getting more out of your swim equipment, putting the various swim toys you take to the pool to use in new and innovative ways is kind of the idea behind this. It also accompanied a paper I put together on sort of getting enthusiastic for returning to pool training. Just new challenges, new skills to pick up, just gets the brain engaged and might just get this time of the year in the autumn, that return to pool after a long open water season just that tad more interesting. Olivia here is demonstrating something we've been working on this year, pulling with the traditional pull buoy between the ankles. Yeah, triathletes, we love our pull buoys, and often, while we feel they're propping up the legs, they're not actually really stopping us kicking, and often you can put in a pretty bad leg kick from the knee. So that was the idea behind that. Been a fan of this recently, pulling with large paddles, and the key thing here is pulling slowly with large paddles. The additional size sort of encourages correct pathways, makes it very hard to pull incorrectly. Technique work, we'd use smaller paddles, but for sort of fitness and just for ingraining good habits, I would even go as far as putting some fins on to really take the pressure off, but just learn what it feels like to have the body travel over the hands. Sculling, different way to perform this perhaps, you may have seen this. Actually balancing on a kickboard just to really take the pressure off. We often swim down with this. Just a nice, easy, relaxed way of putting together some arms only sculling without having to work the legs too hard. It's good in swim downs, good as active recovery. You can go through the various pivot points, different angles through the elbow, and just give you a nice, relaxed way of getting the sculling done. Some coaches not being such a fan of this, but I think triathletes can make good use of it. If the rotation's good and you try to use the rotation to drive the hand down towards the large float being used as a pull buoy, I think there are benefits here. You just be careful of sweeping around the hips to sort of create that length. That can drive things a little bit too far. Olivia sort of getting used to the idea here. It's very tough in the endless pool. Obviously the current's magnifying any kind of defects, but doing quite a nice job of keeping things stable and not really seeing too much of the legs fishtailing from side to side. Sorry Olivia, couldn't resist putting this in. I hope you'll forgive me.